The top seed Dane takes on Chou Tien Chen of Chinese Taipei, the 7th seed. So just looking at their path, only place remaining in the semi-finals. The winner of this match takes on Lu Guangzhou in the semi-finals. I'll tell you what, that sets up a fantastic potential tie between either Angus and Kalong or, as the crowd would want it here, Li Zijia. Mouth-watering, that one.
Men's singles, Viktor Axelsen, Denmark.
Hugely popular figure here, Viktor Axelsen. That's a good reception pretty much everywhere he goes. I was in China recently for the Thomas Cup, and my goodness, the crowds that were in the hotel waiting to greet him. And of course he speaks Mandarin too, which
Chou Tien Chen,
adds
Chinese
to the allure. Chou Tien Chen is also another popular player, the veteran. Famously does not have a coach, as a physio come cheerleader, Victoria Cow, who's been by his side for a few years now, and he's very happy with it. Remember the news that came out a couple of months ago about him recovering from surgery following a diagnosis of early onset of colon cancer, which might explain some of the results in his energy levels last year, but he has done superbly well, and a lot of people have wished him all the very best since that news has been made public a couple of months ago.
Good luck.
These guys know each other all too well. A whopping 22 meetings, of which Axelsen is overwhelmingly in front, 18-4. But the last time they met, which was only a few weeks ago, Chou Tien Chen won a stunning victory there. It really was something to savor. These are two brilliant technicians. And that was such a massive match between them. In the quarterfinals as well. So Viktor Axelsen is 30 years of age, 194 centimeters tall. He is the world #1 as well. He's also the current Olympic champion, looking to defend his title in Paris soon. Won bronze in Rio in 2016. He's a double world champion in 2017 and 2022. He finished 3rd in 2014. He hasn't had any problems so far. European Games champion in 23, three-time European champion as well, most recently in 2022, 2018 and 2016. And he has won 23 titles on the World Tour. None this year though. Chou Tien Chen is 34, 180 centimeters tall. He is a former world #2, currently 13th in the world, which has been his lowest ranking for quite some time, I can tell you. He was #2 in August of 2019. He's a World Championship bronze medalist from 2022. Asian Games silver medalist in 2018. Asian Champion bronze medalist in 2019. Also had some straightforward matches thus far. Hasn't dropped a game yet. Has won 12 titles on the World Tour. Thailand Masters this year as his most recent one. Was runner-up at the Swiss Open soon after that. Reza Roshan Omid from Iran is our umpire. Afiq Daniel Zuraidi from Malaysia is our service judge. Yeah, just incredible when you look at the results, the head-to-head. Amazing that Chou Tien Chen, that win, actually set up Chinese Taipei to a historic semi-final, first ever semi, after beating Denmark 3-1. Absolutely brilliant. All led from that win, in which obviously Axelsen was very much the favourite, given that an incredible head-to-head. However, when you kind of look at it in a little bit more detail, he's enjoying himself here. The crowd playing up to it as well. To be fair, Chou Tien Chen has won 2 of the last 4 meetings. So if you go back to 2023, since 2023 they've met 4 times. So just over a year ago, in March of 2023, it's been 2 wins for Chou, 2 for Viktor Axelsen. Now Axelsen said very recently, just a few days ago in fact, he doesn't have to prove himself to anyone. He's done whatever he has to do. Said nothing else to prove after winning all the major titles in badminton, but he says he remains hungry to achieve more success. What a backhand winner that one was. And a wonderful shot. Look at the power generated on this. Kill, a little pirouette as well, for good measure. Not reached big heights this year, Viktor Axelsen. But I think, you know, while he's going to say he's got nothing else to prove, I think he'll want to win this one today. It's good for him as far as he's concerned to be able to have the chance to play Chou Tien Chen again so soon after that disappointing defeat in the Thomas Cup. Denmark would have surely fancied their chances of at least a medal in that tournament.
Three, 1.
I said he hasn't quite hit the heights this year, Axelsen. He'll want to start peaking soon if he wants that gold medal again. Well, there was a thought that maybe he might be just trying to
Service over. 2,
serve himself
3.
for the Olympics. Not playing an awful lot of badminton. 17 matches coming into this tournament on the World Tour. 12 wins, 5 losses. Not very well placed from Chou.
4, 3.
Best performance was actually here.
Thank you.
In Malaysia semi-finals of the Malaysia Open. So Asiata is a good place for him. He said, did say he has a special feeling for it. He has won this tournament back in 2018, got to the semis in 2019 and the finals in 2020. Viktor Axelsen. Two quick points for him. Chou Tien Chen, by the way, has got to 2 quarterfinals in 2014 and 2022. Oh, he has to put that away, doesn't he? Chou, it's gone long.
6-4.
And Axelsen in some trouble here.
Seven, 4.
Oh, he doesn't finish off that one. The other semi-final he reached was the European Championships, where he was surprisingly beaten by Thomas Junior Popov, 21-9 in the final game, the third game. Then played in the Thomas Cup, as we just talked about, where he lost to Chou in the quarters. And now here he is at the Malaysia Masters, so he's not playing a whole lot of badminton, it must be said. Only one semi-final on the World Tour this year, in Malaysia though, that one. As I mentioned.
8-5.
But he does want to dispel this notion that he's not hungry anymore, and so he's very blessed and fortunate to what he's done. He can look back and say he's won everything he set out to win. Everything that he wins after this is a bonus, he said, and that makes him very dangerous if he's in a good place. So he doesn't feel any additional pressure just because he has not won a title this year. Feels like he's doing his best every day.
6-8.
And had a lot of physical issues in the last few months, which he's slowly figuring out, he says, and he feels he's physically getting stronger and stronger and coming back. He's excited to play well again. And while he's done well here before, he's won it once before, he's also won the Malaysia Open twice in 2022 and 2023.
9-6.
So he says he enjoys playing in this arena, always, and he said it's been a special place for him. That is in, isn't it? He says he's happy with his performances so far, and he hopes to go on and win his first title here. He's leading by 3.
Service over. 7-9. Thank you.
That's wide. Axelsen back to 3 points.
Service over. 10-7.
Topples over, he'll have that.
Service over. 8-10. Nine, 10.
Still only 1 point here. He's done well here, Chou, to keep himself abreast of his opponent. Just now, all square.
10 all.
It was a very tight game overall, the match, the last one, where Chou won the first game 21-19, then Axelsen 21-14, and Chou in the third 21-19. Cross court from Axelsen. He goes into the interval on the first game
11,
in front by just one against Chou Tien Chen.
Seconds. 20 seconds. Eleven, 10, play.
Yeah, great power from the Dane.
12, 10. Thank you. Service over. 11, 12.
His coach said anything can happen at the Paris Games. Denmark's head coach, that is Kenneth Johansen. Johansen, rather.
Service over. 30, 11. London.
Yeah, he didn't look very convinced by that shot necessarily, Chou Tien Chen.
Thank you. Chou.
2-point cushion here for Viktor Axelsen.
Fourteen, 11. Viktor.
He's been asked. He was asked about who was a favourite for the Olympic gold. Axelsen, a couple of days ago. And he said,
Service over. 12, 14.
whether, and it was asked whether that affected him to talk about who's going to win gold. He said he just lets others do the talking, that's for sure, and that's why they get paid and live off their sports, because people are talking about who are the favourites. That's not his job, he says. There's a build-up and there is hype. Good shot from him. And he says he doesn't really take part in any of that stuff, and he just wants to try and be the best version of himself, both on and off the court. So yeah, he just wants to let himself let badminton do the talking. Lin Dan is the only player who's ever successfully defended Olympic gold, which is appropriate enough. Lin Dan generally regarded as the GOAT, the greatest of all time in terms of badminton players.
12.
Can he do it again? Well, he'll be among the favourites, that's for sure. Is he at his best? Not necessarily. He might disagree with that, and of course still a couple months to go before the Olympics begin.
13, 16.
He is the only European to have ever won the Malaysia Masters singles title since it began in 2009.
Fourteen, 16, 2. Raise back on court.
2 points in front, just a good moment here for Axelsen. Chou's still in this. Oh, shots like that.
Service over. 17, 14. $18, 14.
Oh, plays that late, and he recovers quite nicely, doesn't he? Well, he's raced ahead at the right kind of time.
14.
Axelsen. He's in a good position here. Seven of the last 9 points have gone to him. And he's got 6 game points
20,
here.
game point 14.
Remember, it was 10 all. So he's won 10 of the last 14, in fact, if you go back further. Pulls one back, Chou.
Service over. Line judge.
Still pretty
15,
tricky for him from
20.
here, you'd say.
Line judge.
That was the longest rally yet.
Thank you.
37 shots.
Chou.
And that is the first game done for Viktor
First game
Axelsen,
won by Viktor Axelsen. 21-15.
who never really looked back after the interval. He won that 10-5, so relatively comfortable post the break. 21-15 to Viktor Axelsen against Chou Tien Chen after the first game.
dine fødder, og så det her med at spille ind i de områder, som vi har aftalt. Fordi så kommer de der chancer, hvor du kan sætte fart i din bold.
En ting er sikkert, at hvis han skal føle, at han kan være med, ikke, så skal han føle det sindssygt hårdt.
Ja.
Bare lidt.
Det er lige mærke til, at du går svært lige, så den kommer lige derovre. Ikke? Så bliv ved med at holde øje med det, og det når du også sætter på ham.
Der er lang vej frem.
Men ja, man bliver nu ved med at spille ind i det område, og vente på, hvad der sker. Okay?
Viktor. Viktor. Twenty seconds. 20 seconds. Second game, love all, play. One, love.
Well, let's see if the change of ends makes any difference. That's deemed to be out. Long, no challenge.
Two, love,
Seem to be sort of thinking about it. It's the second time he's been in that sort of situation.
Thank you.
I looked at Axelsen's record. Let's see, what about Chou Tien Chen? He was out in the opening round of the Malaysia Open and the India Open, only the second round of the Indonesia Masters, then won the Thailand Masters. That's a great shot.
Service over. 1,
Zhao Jinpeng beat him
2.
in the second round of the German Open. Another opening round defeat at the French Open and at the All England. John Christie beating him in, thrashing him in two, really. Got to the final of the Swiss Open where he lost to compatriot Lin Chunyi. It's in, it's good for Axelsen.
Service over. 3,
Lost
1.
to Tomas Junior Popov in the Spain Masters semi-finals. Asia Championships, Li Zijia beat him in two in the second round. And then Li Zijia again beat him in the semis of the Thailand Open last week. So he's been to a couple of semi-finals, but overall not been. There's been a lot of early exits as well. Chou Tien Chen.
4, 1.
A couple of finals is pretty good. Winning a title, I guess, and
5,
the final
1.
another one. But quick to get there. Chou needed that badly.
Service over.
Otherwise Axelsen was going to
2,
run away with this.
5.
He's- Axelsen delighted with that.
Service over. 6,
Yeah, 61 semi-finals, 39 defeats in the quarterfinals. So
Thank you.
it's 90 matches at that level. He has won his last 6 quarterfinals. So he certainly wants to maintain that run. Axelsen got back quick.
Four. 7, 2.
5-point lead here.
Thank you. Line judge. In the center.
Yeah, so an excellent record overall for Chou Tien Chen against in quarterfinals.
Yes. Thank you. Chou back on court.
That's for Axelsen.
Service over. 3, 7.
.64 quarterfinals, 25 losses. So not far away from his opponent's record.
4-7.
He almost got there. Look at this attempt here. It was right at the top of the net, and he knew it. Big smile on his face. Slowly but surely coming back into this, Chou.
5-7.
Axelsen has lost his last 2 quarterfinals in a venue tournament. The All England against Ginting and the disappointing. The World Tour alone, he's
Service over. 8-5.
he's done very well. The last World Tour outside of that quarterfinal loss to Ginting, his last quarterfinal loss was to Lo Kian Yu at the Denmark Open in 2022. Very impressive indeed on that front.
Service over. 6-8.
Yes, he hasn't got to too many quarterfinals this year. Only 2 semis, in fact.
Service over. 9-6.
Yeah, amazing to think. Take away that Ginting loss at the All England this year. You have to go back all the way to 2022 on the World Tour for his last quarterfinal loss. A lot of guile being used here by particularly Chou Tien Chen. Yeah, sort of slowly wheels away.
10-6.
Chou. You can see the idea.
Thank you.
It was a much tighter period in this period in the last game. 11-10 to Axelsen at the interval. He's got a 4-point lead.
Interval.
So halfway through the second game, 11-6 to Axelsen. He's also won the first game against Chou Tien Chen.
Og så vil du få nogle muligheder nu på midten af banen. Og der skal du blive ved med ikke at spille ud kæft, men spille ind.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Coach. 11-6. Play. Well, 6.
Lead is 6 now, and Chou is in a bit of trouble here. He's defending a lot. It's only so much time before that will change.
6.
But in quarterfinals against Danes, he's won 5 and lost 5. Four of those losses have been against Axelsen. One of those wins has been against him. As for Axelsen, he's got a good record against Chinese Taipei players in quarterfinals, 6-2. He has a winning record. It's good. But overall, his record against Chinese Taipei players, 35 wins in 41 matches against players from Chinese Taipei. Though he has lost a couple recently against Wang Tzu-wei at the French Open. Li Jiahao at the Hong Kong Open last year. 2 of his most recent matches against Chinese Taipei players. 2 of his 6 have come then. That's not including, of course, the loss at the Thomas Cup recently against this man here.
13.
Chou Tien Chen's overall record against Danish players, not going to be a good one, given it's actually quite tight, despite having a poor record against Axelsen. 34 wins, 32 losses. Oh, it's tiring work, and Axelsen's moving him around the court a lot.
7-7. 14-8. Viktor. Chou, back on court.
He's only won 4 of his last 14 matches against Danish players. Chou Tien Chen. And he's in danger of losing yet another one here. He's leading by 6. Be interesting to see his record against world number 1s. He's only won once against a world number 1 and lost 19 times, by the way. That's when he beat Axelsen at the Swiss Open last year. Again, not including this Thomas Cup, this is just World Tour. Better from him. For such an accomplished player, that is interesting to see. Yeah, against top 10 players, he's got almost 60 wins against top 10 players, so it's really about one number ones he's found it tough, as would most people, to be fair.
Service over. 15-9. Service over. 10-15.
Is there still something left in this match?
11-15. Thank you. Thank you, Ranjan. Play time court.
That's getting
Viktor Axelsen
challenged.
challenges called
Very
three.
quick challenge there from Axelsen. That is out. It's a good challenge. Really nicely done.
Connection out. Service over. So back on court. 16-11. Play. Seventeen, 11.
Well, it looks like the writing might well be on the wall here.
18-11. Chou. Thank you.
Good rally, but well finished. He puts his hand out there. He enjoyed that one, didn't he?
19,
Viktor Axelsen.
11.
Yeah, he was very pleased with that. That's a delightful shot from him. You can understand why he likes it.
står bakom grund.
And the crowd now sensing this is going to be a win for Axelsen. And they all want to see Axelsen versus Lee, I'm sure, in the final. Lee Zijia. That's out.
20 match point.
So he's set up now 9 match points, Viktor Axelsen. And almost exactly 3 weeks ago, he lost only his 4th ever match to Chou Tien Chen. He avenges that very quickly. Viktor Axelsen for his 19th win against his opponent. What a tremendous head-to-head record he's got against one of the very best players in the world, Chou Tien Chen. And he continues his fine run here at the Malaysia Masters. And a real opportunity now for him to go all the way. We'll see what happens. He plays Lu Guangzhou in the match tomorrow in the semi-finals. Viktor Axelsen beats Chou Tien Chen, the top seed of Denmark, defeats Chinese Taipei 7th seed, 21-15, 21-11. It's taken him 45 minutes to do so. And he will get the accolades now of all the fans awaiting. So well done there to Viktor Axelsen. And tomorrow it is semi-finals day here at the Malaysia Masters. Our coverage begins at 1 p.m. local time. You'll have all the semi-finals for you as well. We look forward to seeing you then. It's goodbye from me till tomorrow.